Hey you guys, it's your girl T. So I'm starting a new series on my channel called Where Are They Now? Throwback Thursdays. So go ahead and grab your teacups, honey, and let's find out what happened to the cast of Everybody Hates Chris. So Everybody Hates Chris aired from 2005 till 2009. As we all know, Chris Rock has always been candid about his upbringing in Bedford-Stuyvesant. And on the show Everybody Hates Chris, we follow Chris through junior high and high school. And basically we follow all the trouble that he's going through at school, with his family members, with his brother, with his sister. This show is funny as hell, and it was one of my favorite shows, and I love watching it with my own kids. So the father of the show was Terry Crews, and Terry Crews was funny. He brought a lot to the show. Everybody wanted a father like Terry Crews. He kept 2 jobs, honey, not 1 but 2 jobs, okay? Since Everybody Hates Chris has ended, you can find Terry Crews playing Sergeant Terry Jeffords on the hit show Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So the mother on the show was Tichina Arnold, and we all know her from playing Pam on Martin. And on this show, I really loved her dynamic because it was cool to see Tichina Arnold as a mother of 3 kids. She was stern as hell, but she was funny, and she let you know 24/7 that her husband had not 1 but 2 damn jobs, and she could quit any job at any time because her husband had her back 24/7. So she did a really good job playing Chris Rock's mother on the show. And if you guys want to find out more of what Tichina Arnold is up to, Tichina Arnold is now working on a new show called Survivor's Remorse, and she's playing a woman named Cassie. So make sure you guys check it out. So Chris Rock's little big brother was this little boy named Taquan Richmond, and he is so adorable. No pedo, but he grew up to be a fine young man. He's now 22 years old. You can find him playing the character TJ Ashford on ABC's General Hospital. Now we all remember the little sassy sister Imani Hakeem. Now Imani Hakeem has grown up to be a beautiful young woman. She is gorgeous, and she's still doing her thing in the acting world. And you guys can catch her in the BET movie Chocolate City. I got a chance to watch this the other weekend, and she did her thing in that movie. So Chris Rock's best friend on the show was an Italian kid. His name was Vincent Martella. And basically Vincent Martella has really been doing his thing. He's gotten involved in voice acting, and he is the voice of Phineas and Ferb. You can also find him in the Phineas and Ferb Disney movie.
Oh, so Ferb, what do you want to do today? What up, Harry? What does he want to do? Alligators and platypus, they don't do much.
That's awesome. Thank you.
And he's also a voiceover actor for the video game Final Fantasy 13. Now, one of the most memorable characters on the show was Ms Morello. Ms Morello was a trip, honey. I didn't know if I wanted to fight her or laugh with her. You know, she loved Chris Rock for the most part, and she wanted the best for him, but she always came off really, really ignorant and racist. She would say things like, you know, we understand that you don't have a father in your home, and we understand that your mom's a crackhead, and I'm sure that you do drugs. And the whole time Chris is trying to let her know, like, no, I have a father in the home. My mother's not a crackhead, and I've never done drugs. But she never believes anything that Chris Rock has to say because she has literally spun her own narrative into like what Chris Rock's life is all about. Well, the woman who played Mrs. Morello, her name is Jacqueline Marzella. And since Everybody Hates Chris has ended, she's still been doing her thing. You guys can find her playing the professor in the 2010 movie called The Roommate. And in 2014, she played the angry woman in a movie called Jersey Boys. Now, the main character was a kid named Tyler James Williams. And Tyler is now 22 years old, and he has been doing his thing since Everybody Hates Chris ended. He's been in a few Disney Channel original movies. He's mainly known for playing Noah on The Walking Dead. The crazy part is that this past March 15th, he was killed off on the series, and it was one of the most gruesome deaths that we've ever seen on The Walking Dead. Literally, everybody ate Chris. Oh, little Ting Ting got eaten up on his own damn show. But since he's been eaten on The Walking Dead, Tyler is still doing his thing. You guys can also find him in the movie Dear White People. Here goes some fun facts about Tyler. He was one of the youngest kids at the age of 14 to receive an NAACP award, and he received that for Best Actor in a Comedy Series. Now, last but not least is Chris Rock himself. As we all know, Chris Rock is a great comedian. He's done a lot of things, you know, as far as writing, directing, producing. So the most recent thing that's gone on with Chris Rock is that basically him and his wife of 15 years, Malak Compton Rock, they recently divorced, and since then Chris Rock has been keeping himself busy. He recently premiered in the 2nd season of Empire, where he played Frank Gathers, and Frank Gathers is a crazy ass drug dealer, and basically he put a hit out on Cookie. The craziest part about Frank Gathers is that he's a cannibal. Now what I find really ironic is that young Tyler, who played the young Chris Rock, he was eaten by a bunch of damn cannibal zombies, and then the character that Chris Rock played in Empire is a cannibal. If this ain't some Illuminati ass shit, I don't know what is. So anyways, that is my Throwback Thursday, Where Are They Now? So let me know if there are any television shows, series, movies, you know, any actors or actresses, singers, musicians. If you guys are interested in finding out where they're at, contact me and let me know. So go ahead and leave a comment. Let's get the discussion popping. All right, deuces. Hey you guys, it's your girl T. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share my videos. You can also visit lovelyti.com to purchase any merchandise. Also, don't forget to click the boxes down below to watch any of my previous videos. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.